welcome to episode 4 of the Pep Talk. I'm your host, Christopher Pauliasco, and today we are going to be talking about basic conversation. Now, the first thing that we want to focus on is how to start a conversation. But before we get into how to start a conversation, if you would please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button so that we can help the YouTube algorithm get more people to find this channel and to join us on our English journey. So go ahead and hit those buttons and we'll get started. All right, so now the first phrase we're going to go over as a conversation starter is a very common phrase that is used all the time around the world. And that phrase is, how are you? How are you is one of the most common ways to start a conversation. When we use how are you, we are asking someone how they are doing right now. How are you can be used in a lot of different situations. It can be used between close friends, or it can also be used with someone who you have just recently met. The one thing that I want to tell you though is to be careful, because how are you could feel a little bit informal if you are using it with someone like a boss. Now the first thing we need to do is practice using how are you. So what I want you to do is just repeat after me. Ready? How are you? Now remember, you need to use your body language. So let's try one more time in case you forgot to use body language. So here we go. Repeat after me. How are you? Excellent. Now when you are responding to how are you are usually talking about how you are feeling, right? So there are a lot of ways that you can respond. Let's start from the top of the list and we'll go down. The first way you can respond is, I'm amazing. I'm fantastic. I'm great. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm okay. Not so good. You can also respond with things like, I'm happy. I'm sad. I don't feel good. I have a headache. And we will learn more ways that you can respond to this later on down the course. But for now, let's just practice with these ones that we just heard. So what I want you to do is I want you to repeat after me. First one, I'm amazing. Second one, I'm fantastic. Third one, I'm great. Fourth one, I'm good. Fifth one, I'm okay. Sixth one, I'm fine. Seventh one, not so good. Eighth one, I'm happy. Ninth one, I'm sad. Excellent! If that was a little bit too fast, that's okay. You can pause the film and go back to practice. Now let's practice one more time, but this time I'm going to ask you how you are and you're going to respond with how you are feeling. Here we go. Ready? How are you? Good. I hope you said amazing because you are listening to the Pep Talk, right? Okay. Now, when someone asks you, how are you? And you respond with something like, I'm good, it is important that you also ask that person how they are. So for example, you could say, how are you? I'm good. How are you? This shows that you're interested in continuing the conversation. If you don't include this, this is what it looks like. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Bye. So if somebody asks, how are you? Make sure to respond and ask them how they are. Another tip that I want to give you is how to be more polite. Now, to be more polite, a conversation can go like this. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Notice that I added thanks for asking, which is much more polite. because you are thanking the person for caring about how you are. Another way you can do this is just by shortening that and saying thanks. For example, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you? So let's do a repeat after me. Repeat after me. How are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Excellent. This is a great way to start a conversation on a good note. One final tip with how are you is that you can also respond by saying how about you. For example, somebody can ask, how are you? I'm great, thanks. How about you? This is also an acceptable answer, but if that's too much, just keep with how are you. Now the next conversation opener is a little bit more personal, which means that this one is used between closer friends. And that is, how are you feeling? Or also, how are you doing? This is a more sincere way of asking how someone is. Sincere means that you care more about what their response is going to be. Sometimes you would use how are you feeling or how are you doing if you know that someone is having a hard time or they have been sick or you just want to see how they're doing at the moment. Now the responses to how are you feeling are similar to those that we use when we say how are you. We can use the same responses when we answer this. So for example, how are you feeling? I'm great. You can say it like this. Or you can add I feel to the sentence. How are you feeling? I feel great. How are you feeling? I feel angry. How are you feeling? I'm fantastic. These are all acceptable answers for how you are feeling. So let's practice how are you feeling. First, I just want you to repeat the question. Ready? How are you feeling? Good. Now this time, I'm going to ask the question, and I want you to repeat with an answer about how you are feeling right now. Here we go. How are you feeling? All right. Hopefully it was a positive answer. All right, the next conversation starter is one you may have been waiting for, one you may have been expecting. It's one of the most popular ones that is used between close friends, and that is, what's up? Now, the body language with what's up all varies between different friends. If I were to use this between my friends, I would usually say, what's up? With a head nod. Not this serious, but just a little head nod. What's up? So repeat after me. What's up? Excellent. Now, what's up is almost a way to just say hello. So you wouldn't say, hello, what's up? You would just say, what's up? This is a very common way to greet friends, right? But what's up is often difficult for people who are learning English, because a very common response to people who are learning English is to respond like this. What's up? I'm good. That is not the correct way to respond. But don't worry, I'm going to teach you how you can respond to what's up. Now, before I teach you how to respond to what's up, I do want to make this point. Although you shouldn't say, hello, what's up, it is common to hear, hey, what's up? This is a common way that people greet each other. So let's get on to the responses. Now, the first response to what's up is the most common response, and that is not much. Not much means nothing is going on special, nothing exciting, just a normal day, right? So let's practice what's up first. First, repeat after me. What's up? Did you use body language? I hope so. Now, Let's practice both of these. What's up? Not much. Notice that I kind of shook my head as body language for that, because it's kind of just telling people that nothing really special is happening. Which brings us to our second very common response, and that is, what's up? Nothing special. Again, similar to not much, and telling the person that nothing special is going on in their lives, right? So let's practice those two again. First one, what's up? Not much. Second one, what's up? Nothing special. Now, there is one more that you might hear, and that is, what's up? The sky? This is a dad joke, but sometimes it can be a little funny and a little bit cheesy. Now, another way you can respond to what's up is by talking about what you're doing right now. And how you would do that is you add just to the beginning. So for example, what's up? Just making dinner. What's up? Just cleaning my room. What's up? Just watching TV. This is an acceptable way to answer what's up because it is telling the person what you are doing right now. So let's go ahead and practice answering what's up with an activity we're doing right now. So what you can say is just watching the pep talk. So here we go. What's up? Just watching the pep talk. Excellent, good job. Now the last thing with what's up is the same as with how are you? We need to make sure that we ask the other person a similar question. And how do we do this with what's up? So with what's up, here's how you would ask someone else what's up. The conversation would go, what's up? Not much. What's up with you? Notice that it's a little bit different, right? So repeat after me. What's up with you? Excellent. This is how you would respond and keep the conversation going so you can show that you care about what's going on in their life. So now that we know how to start a conversation, the next thing that we need to talk about is, what do we talk about now? We greeted the person. We engaged in a conversation of ice breaking, saying, how are you? What's up? How are you feeling? But what comes after that? Well, what comes after that is going to be the basis of this entire course. But today, I'm just going to go over one thing that you could talk about, and that is your likes and your dislikes. Likes are the things you like to do, or the things you find enjoyable, or the things you often do. Dislikes are the things you don't like, or don't like to do. So let's go over how we can have that kind of conversation with another person. Now, before we go on to talk about likes and dislikes, I do want to put in this one tip. From our previous classes, we already have questions we can ask to keep a conversation going. Do you remember them? If you said, where are you from? And what do you do? You would be correct. Those are two questions that you can add on to the phrases we've learned today. So you already know those ones, but those are usually used for people you are meeting for the first time, or people who you don't know where they're from and don't know what they do. So first, let's talk about things that we like. So to talk about things that we like, you would just say, I like, and then the thing. So for example, I will use a common example of something people like. I like pizza. I like dogs. I like cats. You can continue on with this with whatever you like. And the way that I want to practice this with you is I want you to think of 3 things that you like right now, and I want you to say those 3 things out loud. Ready? Go. Okay, so hopefully you were able to do 3 things. If that was not enough time, you can go ahead and pause and you can practice on your own. But let's move on to dislikes. Now, when you say you don't like something or dislike something, it means that it's not something you enjoy, right? So you could say, I don't like spicy food. I don't like sweet food. You can also say, I dislike spicy food. Both are okay and acceptable when you are talking about your dislikes. So again, what I want you to do is I want you to think of 3 things that you dislike. And then I want you to say, I don't like da da da. I don't like da da da. I don't like da da da. All right, ready? Go. Okay, again, if that was not enough time for you, go ahead and pause, go back, and you can practice again on your own. But now you know how to talk about what you like and what you dislike. This is important when you're having a conversation because you can see if you like the same things as the person you're talking to. And this creates a stronger bond between you, right? But sometimes you want to find out whether or not someone else likes something. And for this, we have a question. Can you think of what the question is? If you said, do you like da da da, you would be correct. So let's use an example of this. Do you like pizza? All right, so repeat after me. Do you like pizza? One more time. Do you like dogs? Now, how would we respond to this? Well, let's do the first one. Do you like pizza? Yes, I like pizza. No, I don't like pizza. So let's repeat after me, but this time I want you to answer the questions with either yes, I like pizza, or no, I don't like pizza. Here we go. Do you like pizza? All right, excellent. Now, we're going to do this one more time with dogs. Do you like dogs? Okay, good. So this is a very basic way for you to find out if you and the other person like or dislike the same things. So now you are able to have a short conversation. You're able to do a greeting. You're able to introduce yourself. You're also able to ask the person how they're doing right now, and you can find out what they like or dislike, and you can tell them what you like or dislike. Now, with all of these things you've learned, you are already on your way to being able to have conversations with new people that you meet. Now, here is the fun part. If you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you very much. But if you've made it here and you haven't already hit subscribe or like, please do so now. But the other thing is, I want to give you a little bit of a bonus challenge. Now, since you've made it to this point and you can hear these instructions, you get a little special shout out reward. What I want you to do is go to the comments section and list 2 things that you like using a full sentence. So you could say, I like pizza, I like dogs, I like Chelsea, or any other thing that you like. So go ahead and write 2 things in the comment that you like, and next class, I will be giving you a shout out at the beginning of the lesson. So I want to thank you for joining the Pep Talk, and I can't wait to see you for the next episode. Bye-bye!